Hello, Best of Italy. This is volume number 2. We are going to jump right into this newsletter this week with some exciting things to get this trip started. The first item that you guys are going to see is that we're looking for some information regarding your car. If you're going to be leaving a car at the Park and Ride, please let us know your make, model, color, and license plate number so we can get that recorded for the length of our stay. Going to jump right into talking about luggage and our bags. So we do have a checked bag that is included with the flight. So if you are looking to do a checked bag, that will not have an additional charge. You also are able to have a carry-on bag or a personal item that can go underneath the seat and have all of the different things that you want to have available to you easily while you're traveling. Books, radio, music. Just kidding. You need to have a headset if you're going to be playing any videos or movies. I'd like to also bring along like a sweater, something that's going to keep me warm because it gets cold on the plane. But really, that bag is ideally for things that are going to keep you comfortable during that flight. We are going to be somewhat limited when we get to Italy as far as how many bags we have. So we're going to try to keep it to 2. So that personal bag, a personal item, and then your checked bag or your roller bag is what we're going to try to keep it at. So I have the details listed there for you guys to take a look at that. The other thing is I wanted you to also see what the food was that would be included on the flight. So there will be a full meal that is provided to us on our flight over from Chicago to London. They do a really nice job, like to give you some wine, give you a nice meal, turn down the lights, time to go to sleep. Before you know it, we'll be in London. When we arrive in London, I want to make sure that I bring to your attention that we do not have to go through customs, but we do have to go through a security checkpoint. So our timing of this is about an hour and 45 minutes-ish. So we don't have a whole lot of time, but we have plenty of time to do what we need to. We just can't be dilly-dallying, as they say, right? But we will have to go through the liquids security section. So I'm highlighting this because if you have liquids with you in your Ziploc bag, they will make us take them out and put them into their bag, and we have to seal it. We get to keep this bag, which is great. So on our return flight, we won't have to go through that transition, but they do require that we pull our bags out, our liquid bags out for them. Once we clear this, then we're going to head over to what they call their lobby or their waiting area and wait for our gate to be called. So we'll watch for our flight. Once our flight is ready and at the gate and they're ready to start us, that is when they call us and we actually go to the gate. So in that meantime, we will make sure we use the bathroom. If we want to get any food, all of that needs to be done ahead of time so that when we get called to the gate, we're ready to be able to board the plane. We have a relatively quick flight, only 2 hours over to Venice. And then once we arrive there, obviously we'll clear customs and immigration, retrieve our checked bags, and then we will meet our Colette host. The transfers will be done over to the hotel then, and we get to stay for 2 nights in Venice. And that night we're going to have a welcome dinner. So that is our day 1, day 2, travel day and arrival day. It's all going to kind of blur together. So with that being said, British Airways, I do have a tentative itinerary here for you. This is not in stone. I'm waiting for that to come through. I did talk to Colette a little bit earlier this afternoon, and they are working on our reservation numbers. As soon as I have those, I'll send them to you. If you are interested in going on British Airways, you will be able to use that, and you can pre-select your seat. At this point, they would charge you if you're pre-selecting a seat. At 24 hours when we do the check-in, your seat selection is complimentary. There is no charge to it, so keep that in mind. The next section I wanted to go through with you guys because I think this frequently asked question or questions that people have, especially with trips like this, are really unique. And we had a good one come in this week that is regarding the travel adapters or converters. So this is a set of travel adapters for all over the place. Specifically, the one that we're going to be looking at for our Italy is this one. So you can see the US plug goes in there, and then this is what works in the outlets in Italy. I will be using this for my charger, my phone charger, anything that I want to charge like that. What this isn't for is a blow dryer or a curling iron or a shaver, anything that's going to have a high voltage, because the voltage is different from US to there. And so this is not a voltage converter. This is merely an adapter. So keep in mind, if you are going to be bringing hair products or any other type of toiletry things that would have a higher voltage like that, that would need to be able to convert, that you would need to have something a little bit different. So hope that this gives you guys a little bit of information, and I look forward to talking with you guys next week. Have a good weekend.